Hey, Viking fans, the Minnesota Vikings in 2021 were ranked 14th in offensive scoring. Where do you think they are ranked this year? Let's talk about that next in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook. Now, if you're watching this either tonight or on Tuesday morning, make sure you tune in for our show at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern for Chuck Foreman. Make sure you go to chuckforeman44.com. Use Skull15 at checkout for 15% off. Plus, we're also having contests. Make sure you read in the description and the video below. We're giving away 2 bobblehead autograph Spin Doctor bobbleheads. And the grand prize on January 3rd is Chuck Foreman autograph jersey. Make sure you go to chuckforeman44.com, get your 15% off, and watch the show tonight or tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. But Tuesday, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Now let's get to it. Let's talk about the Vikings were ranked 14th in the league last year in offense. Let's get into some stats. Not just on the offense, though, but I'm going to bring up some guys. Let's talk about Zadarius Smith. He's second in sacks right now, 9.5. He's got 14 tackle for losses. He's tied for first. I did see a stat. Someone says he's like leading the league in pressures of 55, and like nobody's even close. I couldn't find that to confirm it on any website, but hey, I don't got the I can't afford. I'm a poor man. I can't afford the high-priced analytics that some of these guys got. I haven't raked it in yet. Let's go. All right, but hey, Zadarius Smith, man, I think he's gonna be all right going in this next game. He's 9.5 sacks. We're talking about Pro Bowl, if not All-Pro outside linebacker. Man, that's some good. That is a good pickup in the offseason. Honestly, Daniil Hunter's not too far behind, man. I think he's got 5.5 sacks too, maybe 6.5. I don't know. After last game, I didn't look him up. I just wanted to focus on Zadarius in this video, but hey. He is a disruptor, man. A disruptor. Thank you, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, for signing Zadarius Smith. All right. Here's a guy, Dalvin Cook. We are not using this guy enough. I think we're like in the 20s, like 25, 27 and running off, in rushing in the league as a team. But look who we got. Dalvin Cook, 145 yards, or 145 carries, 727 yards, 5.0 average. That is his record, and he's not doing too bad. He's not too off his normal pace of, he's got 6 touchdowns. I think the best he did was 16 one year. That was an anomaly. This guy's around a 10. If he's healthy and he played the entire season, he would probably prorate to 10 or 12 touchdowns. I feel like he's gonna get that. And hey, we're starting to he's starting to wake some people up. Give me the ball. You can't have 8 carries at halftime and thank goodness they gave him the ball on the first down. And he ran at 81 yards for a touchdown. Great job, Dalvin Cook. Wake up this offensive minded coaches and say, hey, it's still good to run the ball in this league. Here's some interesting stats. I posted this earlier today on my community page. We're 8-1. Kirk Cousins has 5 fourth quarter or overtime comebacks. His best was last year in his career with 4. He has 5 right now with 8 games to go. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And I don't know what to say. Everybody's talking about, hey, I like this Kirk better than last year's Kirk. No, man, he's fourth quarter comeback guy last year. Anyways, here's a stat. Here's some stats that are gonna pique some interest. I got Kirk Cousins. The Vikings are scoring. They're 8th in scoring right now. Where were they last year? 14th. Guess how many points per game we have? 25. Guess how many we had last year? 25. Scoring is down in the league. So everybody thinking about how this isn't, our offense is sputtering. We're not scoring a lot of points. In comparison, we are the same as last year, but we've moved up from 14th to 8th. 14th to 8th. That's pretty good, man. And actually in yards we're 11th. Last year we were 12th. So we're a few more. We've moved up in yards, and we moved up big time in scoring as far as the ranking goes in comparison to the rest of the league. So it's a down year for scoring in the NFL. This 2-deep zone, everybody's keeping the play in front of them, getting rid of the big plays. This league has changed. We have actually kept with the pace offensively. In fact, we're above it, 8th in scoring right now. Congratulations. Congratulations, Kevin O'Connell, for making us the 8th best scoring team in the league. And who feels like we could score a little bit more? I do. 25 points, man. It's not bad. Now, all right, Kirk Cousins. He was 9th in the league in passing last year, yardage, and he was 9th in TDs. Well, this year he's 7th and 9th. Everybody's talking about how down year Kirk Cousins. In comparison to the rest of the league, he's 7th in passing. I think he can easily get to 4th if he keeps up the pace. And I think TD-wise, he's only 4 behind 3rd place. Now, his completion percentage is down, and he's throwing more picks. But he's also learning a new offense and he's actually led the league at one point going into last week. Led the league in throwaways. Okay? But in the last 2 games, you can see how he's throwing down the ball down the field. We've increased our yards per attempt drastically in the last 2 games. And look at him throwing 50-50 balls to Justin Jefferson. Here's a fun stat. The advanced analytics came out and said, out of the 16 targets that Justin Jefferson got, he was only open for 1 of them. Kirk Cousins got him the ball. He made the play. That's within 3 yards. If nobody's within 3 yards of you, you're open. He was covered 15 out of 16 targets. He caught 10 of them for like 190 some yards. That's fun stat. This offense is going to get fun, guys. Hang on. We're going to play some teams that's going to give up some yardage and points when we got Kirk and Justin on the same page, trusting each other, much like Randall Cunningham and Randy Moss did in 1998. So hold on your horses right now. Let's talk about the man. The road to JJ2K. Trademark. I didn't trademark that, but please don't steal that. 69 receptions for 1,060 yards. He's currently 2nd lead behind Tyreek Hill out of Miami. He's down in touchdowns, but he hasn't been a big touchdown guy yet. I think that will change. Yeah, 69 receptions, 1,060 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's got 940 to go to get to 2K. Divide that by 8, he needs to average 117.5 yards per game. It's doable. It is doable, my friends. He's lucky to have an extra game. So, hey, that still counts. There's not going to be an asterisk by it. Nobody gets asterisks when you break a record. So, hey, Viking fans. Big takeaway from this is, in perspective, we are right there, if not better than we were last year on offense. If we continue on this route, as far as where we compare with the rest of the league. And Kirk Cousins, you think he's gotten a down year? He's actually ranking higher right now in yards and even in touchdowns. So hopefully we pick it up. He makes a leap. The Vikings offense makes a leap. Let's get up in that top 5. We can do it. We can do it. This offense is ready. It's bursting at the seams to get going. So hey, I hope you take that with you when you're in the chats on these various YouTube channels when they say, "Hey, I like this Kirk Cousins. He's not getting the stats," but no, he's getting the same stats in comparison to the rest of the league. The whole league is down. Kirk Cousins doing fine. This offense is doing fine. Let's skull. Let's go Vikings. Make sure you go to chuckforeman44.com. Use skull15 at checkout. Also make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. That enters you in my contest. No limit to entry. We got Spin Doctor Bobblehead, Chuck Foreman, autographed jersey. Let's skull. Go Vikings. Cue the music. Thank you, Viking fans, for listening. Make sure you catch my other episodes. Also, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Skull Vikes.